August 2017.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
The U.S. did not shy away from explicit rhetoric of war.
We can take action to defend the United States without seeking permission from anyone.
Even major news outlets spoke of preemptive war. North Korean missile tests, repeated a staggering 15 times in 2017 alone, triggered such rhetoric.
대륙간 탄도로켓 장착용 수소탄 시험에서 완전 성공.
North Korea's 6 nuclear tests surprised the world. Fears of war enclosed the Korean peninsula. Although peace has returned temporarily, experts warn that crisis can always return.
북한이 ICBM을 만들어서 이제 미국 본토를 공격할 능력이 생기면 한국의 상황 같은 것이 이제 전혀 고려가 안 되고 굉장히 어떤 미국 입장에서만 그냥 정책 결정하게 되거든요.
군사적 행동해서 예방 전쟁을 하든 무슨 선제 타격을 하든 북한에 소위 본때를 보여야 된다 이런 분위기가 잡히면요.
그게 바로 대한민국에 대한 무식이라는 거예요. 한국의 이익이, 한국의 미래가 이제 무시가 되는 거예요.
At this time, understanding Korea is more important than ever. The time calls for Korean studies.
한국을 연구하는 모든 학문을 다 한국학이라고 하죠, 사실은. 그러니까 그게 뭐 문화가 될 수도 있고 역사가 될 수도 있고 뭐 사회가 될 수도 있고 정치가 될 수도 있는데
한국을 잘 알리고 한국을 체계적으로 객관적으로 알리는 노력. 또 요즘 또 한류가 있고 하니까 한국에 대해 관심 있는 학생들이 많거든요. 그런 친구들에게 잘 알려주는 게 필요하겠죠.
4 powers surround the Korean peninsula. A war on the Korean peninsula risks a hot war of great powers. Peace on Korean peninsula matters for world peace. For this, Korean studies, which aims to better understand Korea, is more important than ever. Now is the golden time for Korean studies. Last October, in New York, the cultural center of the United States, BTS, the Korean idol group turned world star, set another record. At the Citi Field Stadium in New York City, any performer's dream stage, BTS held the first stateside stadium concert by a Korean act. New Yorkers sang along effortlessly to Korean lyrics. This was not strange. BTS made history as the first Korean pop artist to hit #1 on the Billboard Artist 100. In 2012, too, Psy's song stirred the world. Fans worldwide responded enthusiastically to a new style of music. Many uploaded dance covers on YouTube and enjoyed K-pop together. Ever since, K-pop has not run out of steam.
I enjoy, nowadays BTS because they definitely know how to connect with the young generation and they're trying to send good messages.
Hana, Pentagon, B2B, Twice, obviously I love Twice as well.
And I feel like Gucci, Gucci.
Fans enjoy songs by Korean artists and sing along to long Korean lyrics. Such scenes never cease to amaze. But a question arises. How much do they know about Korea, the country behind K-pop? How does the world perceive Korea? We ran an experiment in major cities in North America.
South Korea? It's like Asia?
South Korea, here in the station.
Wait, this is taking a really long time.
That's a no for me.
Hold on. Oh, Vietnam's there. Cambodia. So Singapore.
It's over here. Oh, that's Japan. No, sorry. No, wait. No, I don't know where.
What's the capital of South Korea?
I have no idea. Does it say?
How could it be? The correct answer rate was unexpectedly low. Many did not know where Korea was. With the Korean wave, many list K-pop songs off the top of their head. Yet, foreigners could not find where Korea is on a map. What does this discrepancy mean? How do those outside of Korea learn about Korea? To answer this question, we return to San Francisco, on our way to Stanford University, where Korean Studies major recently launched. We noticed something interesting. Some moments later, students began to film something. Ah, it is a song by NCT, a Korean idol group. No wonder it sounded familiar. This team, showcasing their moves, is Stanford University's K-pop dance team, XTRM. A community passionate about Korean pop culture, they earned a celebrity of their own, uploading dance covers on YouTube. How did they come to form this K-pop dance team?
But it's also very important to me to learn about Korea through the culture itself. You need to consider when it comes to Korean people and different problems or different social issues and things like that.
So in high school, a lot of my friends were into Korean culture and K-pop and K-dramas. So around 9th grade, they showed me some K-pop videos and I really liked it. And that's how I wanted to get started with dance. Goodbye, baby, goodbye.
These students came across the Korean wave and began studying about Korea. Some were even proficient in Korean.
제가 그 드림 하이를 찾아봤어요. 그래서 제가 내용이 읽었고 와, 이 내용이 엄청 새롭고 그래서 계속 봤고 관심이 생겼고.
Lindy wanted to learn more about Korea after watching Korean dramas. Lindy, or Koo In-hae in Korean, focuses on Korea within the East Asian Studies major. In the future, she dreams to work for the U.S. government in a Korea-related post. At Stanford, many students like Lindy enroll in Korean studies courses. Stanford, which launched its Korea program in 2001, boasts Korean studies research in fields such as history, literature, economics, and social sciences. Especially popular are courses on Korean literature and culture. In a seminar on Korean War in literature, students offer sharp analyses.
Whatever fiction that I recommended, if you don't know what to read in order to, that's Korean brothers. I mean, I think we saw like a brief flash of the Chinese flag.
It kind of, it does allow for like the non-verbal communication, but then I feel like it also...
And that meaning was really ambiguous to me because...
Through such courses, students learn more about Korea. Afterwards, how do they see Korea?
We're going to have another guest. This time.
But before starting college, my only knowledge of Korea was like the North Korea and South Korea and like the kind of like the international conflict between there. It's like, oh, the Korean War happened and like this is what the U.S. did. But I think after taking more classes on Korean culture and language, like I think I just realized just like how like complex and how like in depth it can and needs to be studied.
한국에 대해 많이 몰랐거든요. 그래서 제가 그냥 역사도 몰랐고 요즘은 우리 대통령하고 그 북한 대통령하고 같이 그 문제가 있잖아요. 그래서 아주 중요해요.
While they did not know about Korea before, they feel the importance of learning more about Korea. And another similarity. Most Stanford students thought to learn about Korea after experiencing K-pop and K-dramas. The Korean wave served as a catalyst for students to learn about Korea. Then, How about in Washington, D.C., the U.S. capital and the center of global politics? To see how much interest there was in Korea, we visited George Mason University near Washington, D.C. The Korean Studies Center here was established with the support of 3 individuals. Students show more interest than ever with the recent launch of a Korean literature major. Why isn't this a song by iKON, Korean preteens' favorite tune? To hear a familiar tune in unfamiliar Washington, D.C. is moving. It must be the power of K-pop to have those across gender, age, time, and space come together. These students, deeply into Korean popular music, are enrolled in Korean language courses here. At George Mason, the students were the first to show interest in Korea. This encouraged the development of Korean studies.
학생 등록 수가 급격하게 늘기 시작한 게 한 2012년, 2013년쯤부터였던 것 같아요. 2014년부터는 걷잡을 수 없이 늘어서 저 나름대로 분석해 보기에는 일단 세계적으로 불고 있는 K-팝 열풍인 것 같고요. 제 학생들 중에서도 방탄소년단 팬클럽 그 아미 멤버들이 꽤 있어요.
This year, more students are taking Korean than Chinese. Moreover, 90% are non-heritage learners. Students show most interest in Korean popular culture. They research to debate on related issues.
Because iKON and Winner are so different, it's like they're not really taking away from each other. So like iKON has a very like upbeat, fun vibe, and then Winner's more like relaxed and like low key.
But I think it was just a smart move on YG because if you take the losing team of a survival show, they already like you're gonna know that some people already like those members.
Students start with an interest in K-pop and end up majoring in Korean studies.
Yeah, I actually learned how K-pop started to really become a bigger industry because I always questioned. So I didn't know anything, but once I heard Gangnam Style and I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. So then I looked into it.
Students show interest not only in K-pop, but also Korean history and culture. Professors are severely lacking. With only one tenured faculty, non-tenured track lecturers teach most courses.
지금 저희 반 학생들이 어제 대본 읽기를 하고 이제 오늘 실제로 영화를 찍으러 나왔어요. 네.
A popular course is on Korean filmmaking.
결혼해 줄래? 네, 나랑 결혼해 줄래? Do you want me to write on your hand?
Students produce, film, and act.
Stand by. Action.
형수 진짜 이쁘지?
태연아, 사랑해.
나도 사랑해.
나랑 결혼해 줄래?
진짜? 좋아.
It looks like they filmed their last scene. From the first meeting to scripting in Korean, they spent 3 months to produce the film. The passion of these students is amazing. How do we understand this phenomenon?
Interest in Korean language that's been increased so much by the popularity of Korean music is amazing. So I think a lot of these young people, we meet them at some of these summer camps now who fall in love with a Korean pop star and start going to concerts and decide they have to learn Korean, and they go to summer camp and they learn. Yeah, they may never be Secretary of State, or maybe they will be, or ambassador to Korea or something. And I think that that is of great value.
Dr. Young-Chan Roh, who founded the Korean Studies Center, had a special objective in establishing it at a school without a China Studies or a Japan Studies Center.
지금이 한국 역사 가운데서 한국의 전성기입니다. 왜냐하면 그 예술 분야라든가 학문 분야라든가 모든 분야에서 아주 우수하게 지금 음악이나 뭐 미술이나 각 분야에서 세계적으로 각광을 받잖아요. 그러니까 지금은 우리가 한국이라는 개념을 글로벌하게 한국을 떠나서 한국이라는 새로운 개념을 우리가 만들어야겠다. 또 거기에 걸맞는 한국적인 정체성을 갖다가 우리가 추구해야 되겠다. 이제 그런 생각을 하게 된 거죠.
The interest in Korea has risen steadily with South Korea's rapid democratization and economic development. With the recent popularization of K-pop, Korea is receiving more attention than ever. There are twice as many schools with Korean studies programs than 10 years ago. The Korea Foundation has supported many Korean studies professorships. The experts we met explained the importance of Korean studies like this.
So for Korea to, try to understand Korean society and Korean culture from a Korean perspective, that goes beyond, media representation of Korea, and hopefully, that will lead them to be able to engage in global issues, from a very culturally sensitive stance and perspective.
결국 한국학을 지원한다는 것이 한국에 대한 이해를 높이는 작업이거든요. 결국은 한국에 대한 브랜드 이미지가 올라가고 한국 상품, 기업에 대한 인식이 좋아지는 겁니다.
Korean Studies examines Korea in terms of social sciences, history, cultural studies, and more, and fosters exchange between Korea and the world. KF is at the forefront of expanding Korean studies. KF supports Korea Studies scholars for a more systemic development of Korean studies outside of Korea.
학문 체계를 통해서 균형 잡힌 시각에서 한국에 대한 정보를 접하게 되면 시간이 흐를수록 더 많이 알면 알게 될수록 조금 더 친한적인 태도나 인식을 가지게 되는 그런 현상을 확인할 수 있어서 외교 차원에서는 더 전략적으로 큰 성과를 이루는 방법이라고 보실 수 있겠습니다.
Generally speaking, Korean Studies was founded by former U.S. military and Peace Corps members, developed by Koreans who studied stateside, and is continued by Korean Americans. How did scholars learn about Korea in the 1960s, before the poor nation was known to the world? UCLA, a top public university in the United States, began teaching Korean studies when it opened a Korean language course in 1988. Now, with 11 faculty members, it is the biggest Korean studies program outside of Korea. Professor John Duncan, the godfather of Korean studies, had a special reason for choosing Korean studies.
또 한국 사회 이런 면모를 보니까 역시 한국은 참 미국하고 매우 다르다, 재미있는 사회다 하는 그런 생각도 하고, 그 다음에 그 당시에 제가 미국의 조금 제가 보기에는 지나친 개인주의에 대한 반감이 좀 있어가지고 오히려 한국 사람들은 개인보다 이 집단, 가정 위주로 이제 생활하는 거 보고 조금 더 인간답게 사는 데는 한국 사회이지 않았나 그렇게 생각을 합니다.
The preeminent scholar of pre-modern Korean history first traveled to Korea as a serviceman and was charmed by its culture.
쉽게는 다들 한류 때문에 그렇다고 케이팝이니 뭐 그것 때문에 이제 그렇게 됐다고 하는데 이게 역시 한국의 경제적 개발, 발전, 또 한국의 민주화라든지 거기에 대한 관심들부터 시작했고요. 제일 중요한 거는 중국의 그 변두리에 있던 다른 그 종족들이라든지 민족들이 거의 다 중국 안으로 흡수되고 말았잖아요. 그런데 한국은 유독 끝까지 오늘날까지 독립된 국가로서 그리고 뚜렷한 그런 민족 의식이라고 할까요? 그런 거 유지할 수 있었다는 게 참 흥미로운 일이라고 생각이 됩니다.
Korean studies also have important historical research value. Interesting statistics show how its value is being recognized. According to the Modern Language Association of America, while students have been enrolling less in other languages, enrollment in Korean is growing by a huge margin. Is it a reflection of such trends? The Korean Language Village, which immerses students in Korean, has a waiting list of tens of students each year. During the entire language intensive, students not only learn Korean, but also different cultural aspects of Korea. The dean of this camp is Professor Daphne Zur, known as Zu Dahi in Korean. Why it is the professor of Korean studies at Stanford University we met in Lindy's class. She explains her philosophy behind the Korean studies camp.
그러니까 말이라는 것이 문화잖아요. 그리고 사상이고 그런 그 포괄적인 어떤 패키지를 전달할 수 있는 프로그램은 우리 프로그램밖에 없습니다. 왜냐면 우리 같이 생활을 하잖아요. 같이 밥 먹고 자고 요즘 이제 인기 뭐 노래라든지 아니면 이제 춤추고 이런 그 문화적인 그러니까 뭐라고 말 떠나서 배울 수 있는 기회가 거기밖에 없습니다.
After visiting Korea as a learner of Taekwondo, Professor Zur married a Korean man. 20 years ago, her then advisor, Professor Ross King, introduced her to the camp. Why did he establish such a program?
대학교 가서 시작하면 사실 너무 늦은 거거든요. 그래서 18세 이하 학습자를 위해서 또 다른 새로운 그런 기회를 이제 만들기 위해서 사실 어릴 때 시작을 해야 정말 잘하는 이제 한국어 학습자가 될 수가 있거든요. 그래서 그런 다른 기회가 없었기 때문에 이런 것이라도 좀 만들어 보자 그렇게 한 겁니다.
The Korean language intensive is critical for nurturing more Korean learners. However, Professor King emphasizes that
근데 가장 큰 문제는 한국인들이 한인들 자체가 너무 관심이 없는 것이고 무관심한 것도 문제가 되고 그래서 과연 우리나라 말과 과연 우리나라 문화가 외국인이 배우고 싶어 할 정도로 가치가 있는가 그런 생각도 그런 태도가 섞여 있는 것 같아요. 지금까지도.
even though South Korea is now the 12th biggest economy in the world, it is too hesitant on promoting its own worth. The Korean Language Village had ran with minimal support. It had to rent the Russian Language Village building for operations. The program let out a sigh of relief only after an industrialist donated $5 million.
라디오에서 하는 그 프로그램이 있어요. 그 한글날 특집으로 그 로스킨 교수가 스튜디오에 와서 인터뷰를 하는 시간이었거든요. 그 자체 마을이 없어서 이제 어려움이 많다고 얘기를 하더라고요. 그 러시아 마을을 더부살이, 셋방살이 뭐 빌려 쓰는 거기 때문에 그 러시아 마을의 일정이 끝난 다음에 일정을 해야 되고.
Finally, with the help of a private donation, The Korean language village will finally have a building of their own. But this is not the end. Korea has a long way to go.
APAC is focused exclusively on strengthening
Israel is a great example. Experts suggest that one should look to how Israel conducts public diplomacy in the international community.
사실 그 유대인이 공공외교를 가장 잘하는 것으로 뭐 전 세계적으로 인정받고 있고 미국 내에서 정책 결정자들에게 가장 영향을 많이 미치고 있는데 아주 촘촘하게 침투를 해서 친이스라엘 정책이 형성되고 실제로 실행되도록 하는 그런 공공외교를 하고 있고 그것을 아주 효과적으로 잘하고 있어서 여러 나라가 벤치마킹을 하려고 하고 있습니다.
For more than 6 decades of friendship between the United States and Israel. Jewish state. Thank you all.
Israel represents its case effectively in networks with different peoples of influence.
We stand before you more than 13,000 strong.
Experts also suggest that Korea ought to benchmark Japan. From 50 years ago, Japan has made efforts to develop Japanese studies, fostering interest in Japan and raising global favorability.
일본은 굉장히 오랫동안 투자를 많이 해왔습니다. 그래서 뭐 재팬 파운데이션 같은 정부 산하 기관뿐이 아니고 뭐 사사카와 재단 같은 경우가 굉장히 대규모로 지원을 하고 있거든요. 그리고 이제 워싱턴에 이제 일종의 미국 뭐 지부랄까 미국 재단을 만들었는데 이제 거기에 대표가 이제 완전 미국 사람이에요. 뭐 CIA라든가 뭐 FBI를 통합해서 만든 게 이제 DNI라는 게 있는데 거기에 책임자를 한 분이 이제 이 바로 데니스 블레어라는 분인데 그런 어떤 미국의 어떤 정보를 총괄했던 완전 미국인이죠. 그런 사람이 이제 일본 민간 재단의 대표를 하는 거죠. 그래서 그 사람이 갖고 있는 네트워크라든가 여러 가지 뭐 정책 채널이라든가 이런 거를 적극 활용하고 있는 모습이 굉장히 이제 파워풀한 거고.
In Japan, even private foundations focus on public diplomacy. Dennis Blair, the former director of national intelligence of the United States, was recruited for such efforts. At the government level, Japan runs the Japan Foundation. What is the objective of the Japan Foundation?
国際交流基金の仕事は一言で言えば国際文化交流の推進です。日本の友人を増やし、世界との絆を育むということを挙げています。
JF aims to spread pro-Japan thinkers internationally. They actively support Japanese studies scholars outside of Japan for a reason.
やっぱり人に対する投資、人を作る支援をやめてしまうと、研究者が少なくなるとどうしても日本研究は細くなっていく。これはぜひ避けたいので、やはり人に対する投資は、確かに成果がすぐに出ないというのは我々も辛いところですけれども、そこをなるべくやはり。
Japan has a long-term vision for developing personnel. It has established the IUC for Japanese language studies to support rigor in Japanese studies. Around 50 students are enrolled every year, and they share one similarity.
ここまでが疑問だというのが分かります。
そうですよね。そのお金がもらえなかったら、私はここに来ることができないから。
今は IUC からの奨学金と、アメリカの方からの奨学金ともいただいております。
幸い運がよく持つようになりましたが。
Everyone receives some scholarship. Where do the funds come from?
企業とか財団とか、あるいは個人とかですものでして、例えば日本財団というところがありますけれども、これは笹川さんという人がボートレース協定で得たお金を投資して財団作って IUC その他のところに出している。
Unlike Korea, completely dependent on the government, Japan has many private foundations that sponsor Japanese studies. Their effects can be readily seen.
戦後、IUC を設立した時に日本に興味を持っている人が非常に少なかったし、それから、戦後間もなくなのでアメリカの中では日本は決して評判がなかった時代でした。でそれが変わっていろいろあるでしょうけれども、日本を、いいパートナー、いい国、プラス面で見ている人がものすごく増えていると思いますし。
It has had a huge impact on encouraging a more favorable perception of Japan. Likewise, China also spends more than 30 times that of South Korea. The IUP for Chinese language study is known for its rigorous classes that trains Chinese studies scholars to be fluent.
到 IUP 来学习的学生的目标最主要是学好汉语，但是学好是什么意思呢？他们想要在工作环境里，或许在他们自己的学术研究上使用中文来进行交流。
All classes take place in Chinese.
看中国的经济发展的非常快，但是也存在一些问题有什么问题啊？出现了什么问题？人们开始问什么问题了？
贫富差距的问题。
对，差距。
还有环境污染的问题。能够克服。
Students actively debate social issues. Both Japan and China are making out all efforts to train scholars outside of their countries that study area studies. The effects are not immediate, but they do not stop investing.
완전히 장기적인 문제예요. 그래서 50년 전에 일본에서 계속 팍팍 이렇게 일본학에다가 이렇게 투자를 한 거예요. 그래서 80년대까지 계속 이제 투자를 다 한 뒤에 일본 경제가 좀 망했다고 할 수는 없지만 굉장히 좀 잠잠해졌잖아요. 지난 20년 동안에. 그래도 지금까지도 일본학하고 일본어 교육하고 이게 다 상당히 든든하거든요. 근데 한국학의 경우는 그 인프라가 없어요. 그 인프라를 위한 투자가 사실 거의 없다시피 했어요.
Institutional support is much weaker in Korea. Only 4 years ago, the IUC for Korean Studies was established at Sungkyunkwan University. The IUC assists students in rigorously researching Korea through academic literature of their own choosing. But there are only 3 students enrolled this semester. This is noticeably different from the case of China and Japan. With more than 50 students enrolled each semester respectively, why is this so?
문제가 심각합니다. 저와 같은 백인님은 한국말 제대로 하는 사람들이 거의 없어요. 최근에 왔어요. 한 2, 3년 전부터 성균관 대학교에서 IEC 프로그램을 이제 처음으로 실시했습니다. 문제가 뭐냐면 역시 돈의 문제입니다. 이 비싸거든요. 그런 학교가요.
저희 IUC는 학생은 매년 저희가 생각하고 있는 정원보다 훨씬 많은 숫자가 들어옵니다. 근데 저희들이 지원의 한계가 있으니까 못 받죠.
Unlike Japan and China, there is a huge lack of funds. Unfortunately, the results of overlooking can be much more serious.
우리가 지금 겪고 있지 않습니까? 역사 문제, 위안부 문제를 비롯한 많은 문제들에서 많은 학자들이 일본 문헌 또 영어 문헌들을 경유해서 우리가 알고 있는 이해와는 다른 발언들을 합니다. 이 땅이 가만히 있어도 한국을 공부할 테니까 여기 올 거다. 그리고 한국학을 공부했으니 한국을 대변해 줄 거다. 그렇게 생각하면 안 된다는 거죠.
If Koreans are not interested, the biggest problem will be distortion of history. Such a case surfaced during the 2018 Pyeongchang Olympics.
Occupied Korea from 1910 to 1945, but every Korean will tell you that Japan as a cultural and technological and economic example has been so important to their own transformation.
An American analyst euphemized Japanese colonial rule of Korea. The Times, a British newspaper, explained that Dokdo, a Korean island controlled by Korea but its sovereignty contested by Japan, was a Japanese island. Moreover, in the article, the Times circled Jeju Island, an island irrelevant to the matter. Experts warn that without Korean studies, such problems will be incessant.
한일 중간의 쟁점이 많지 않습니까? 옛날에 임레일보 물소리라든지 아니면 중국 쪽에서 동북 공장을 통해서 이제 거기로는 자기 역사라고 주장을 했다든지 이 서양 사람들이 왜 그러는지 잘 몰라요. 이해할 수가 없어요. 얼만큼 왜 일어났는지 또 얼만큼 중요한 것인지. 그리고 오히려 이 미국의 언론 매체라든지 또 학계에서도 큰 목소리를 낼 수 있는 사람들이 일본 사람하고 중국 사람들이에요. 응? 한국보다도요. 그러니까 그런 문제가 일어날 때는 한국이 불리해요.
Korean studies is important in correcting the distortions of history. It is critical to resolve matters of history such as Japan's denial of sexual slavery in occupied territories, chiefly on Korean women.
한국학이 전 세계에 많이 퍼지게 되면요, 제일 중요한 점 중에 하나는 뭐냐? 일본의 역사 왜곡을 세계인들에게 더 정확히 널리 알릴 수 있다는 거죠. 어떻게 보면 일본학을 미국 내 주요 연구소, 학교에 어마어마하게 많은 돈을 투자하는 가장 큰 이유는요, 그들의 전쟁 범죄와 일본군 위안부 이런 부분들을 자신의 여론으로 끌어들이기 위한 세탁 작업이라고 볼 수 있습니다.
Professor Saul Kyung-duk launched many campaigns to stop Japan's manipulation of history. Korean American communities are also continuing their efforts. Specifically, they campaign to exclude the novel So Far from the Bamboo Grove, which depicts Koreans as massacring Japanese, from U.S. curricula. The author said that the novel was based on her own experience at the end of the Japanese occupation of Korea. However, after discovering many errors, concerned parents sought to remove the novel. Korean Americans began educating American school teachers on Korean history. Dr. Agnes Rhee, who led the efforts, emphasizes the importance of history education.
And I think that is why when I was a little girl, I read that Korea was annexed, Korea was protected by Japan, Korea was a colony of Japan, but that the Japanese were benevolent toward the Koreans. The Japanese were trying to help the Koreans modernize. But that's not what the Koreans know. The Koreans know that they were invaded by the Japanese. The Koreans know that there was a cultural genocide by the Japanese, where the Japanese removed the Korean language, where the Japanese forced the Koreans to take Japanese names. But none of these things are written in English in the classroom for a young child to read about.
Oh Jung-hwa, Dr. Rhee's grandmother, was a Korean independence activist in Korea under Japanese rule. A retired OB/GYN specialist, she was taken aback when she heard the plot of the book from her son, who read the book for his class. The book depicted the terribly exploited Koreans as massacring the Japanese. Dr. Rhee lamented that
Japan has been promoting Japanese studies for many years. I think China has also been promoting its own history, but nobody's been promoting Korean history.
more worrying is what is to come.
지금 미국의 대다수의 그 규모가 작은 내지 중간쯤 되는 이 주립 대학들 보면 동양사, 아시아사, 동아시아사 전공 교수 모집한다. 해놓고서는 자기들이 원하는 거는 주로 중국사 중심으로 강의할 수 있는 사람을 모집한다. 그게 심각한 문제입니다. 그게 왜냐하면은 미국에서 중국사 전공하는 그 대학원생들 보면은 중국하고 유럽만 공부를 합니다. 일본도 별로 안 하고 한국은 아예 전혀 안 합니다. 그런 식으로 공부를 한 중국사 박사들은 어디 미국의 중서부에 있는 그 주립대학교에 가서 동양사, 동아시아의 역사를 강의를 하면 무슨 강의를 하겠습니까? 중국 중심의 강의를 하지. 일본은 조금 하고 한국은 거의 안 할 겁니다. 한다고 해도 이상한 식으로 한국사 얘기를 할 것 같습니다. 그래서 그게 심각한 문제입니다.
Although Korea is late to the game, it must have a new vision to match the support given to Chinese and Japanese studies.
근데 이것도 있어요. 한국 사람들은 벤치마킹이라는 개념을 잘 이해하는 것 같아요. 그래서 다른 성공적인 그런 케이스를 몇 가지를 이렇게 찾아내서
Professor King suggests that Korea should utilize its strongest asset in Korean studies. Benchmarking Japan, Korea should pursue long-term investments in Korean studies. The Korean American community in Seattle had a long-term vision in reviving the Center for Korean Studies at the University of Washington.
누구 말을 하면 독립 운동하는 식으로 했다고 이렇게 얘기할 정도로 이제 열심히 했는데 돈이 낼 만한 사람도 안 하고 한 두세 분 그런 분이 있어요. 그래서 이제 거기에서 그렇게 각 한 10만 불씩 해서 이렇게 하고.
With an effort akin to the independence movement, the Korean Americans breathed life back into Korean studies at the University of Washington. Korean studies means even more for South Korea.
한국에 대한 지식을 바탕으로 한 그런 고려나 그 목소리가 없으면 그럼 한국이 이제 무시되는 거예요. 대한민국에 대한 무지가 오히려 한국과 한인들한테 더 위험한 거예요.
이제까지 한국학이 발전했다고 하는데 미국의 그 주류 사회에 대해서 발언할 수 있는 학자들이 얼마 안 된다라는 거죠. 아주 심각한 문제입니다.
As the only divided country in the world, Korea needs scholars that can voice its concerns as a matter of real politics. The USC Korean Studies Institute stepped up to fulfill such needs.
This is the USC Korean Studies Institute. We started in 2006, and we are housed in the Tosan Anchang-ho family house.
The former residence of Dosan Ang-chang-ho now houses the USC Korean Studies Institute. Together with the CSIS at Washington, D.C., and with the support of the KF, it hosts the U.S. Korea Next Gen Scholars Program.
That helps emerging academics learn how to be in the public and speak to public issues. There seems to be more training for academics who study China and Japan in that area.
It is a mentoring program for mid-career Korea specialists. The former U.S. Ambassador to the Republic of Korea, Kathleen Stevens, explains the benefits of the program.
And trying to get them together as a group and sort of stimulate and educate each other about all the various areas. So from all kinds of fields, literature, foreign affairs, economics, and so on. And so basically form a network, that's one goal, and form some relationships, but also to help them think about how their work might be applicable to advising policymakers and to influencing the policy debate. So we expose them to the policy world, if you like, in Washington by meeting people at the State Department or the White House or the Defense Department and doing the same thing in Korea.
Experts warn that without understanding of Korea, international relations may always be at a brink of crisis. Should North Korean nuclear crisis become more adversarial, it may spark another world war.
Everyone should understand that if we have intelligence that North Korea has a missile that can hit the United States
with a nuclear warhead, that the right of self-defense is never denied, and we can take action to defend the United States without seeking permission from anyone.
In 1994, at the peak of the nuclear crisis, the Clinton administration considered a first strike on North Korea. The former Secretary of Defense, William J. Perry, detailed the plan in his memoirs. We met Dr. Perry, who long retired from public service. What took place in Washington, D.C. in the critical year of 1994?
Varied depending on what the problem was, what the threat was. Just a few months after I became Secretary of Defense, we were faced with a major crisis, and the crisis was over North Korean nuclear weapons. North Korea had a facility at a town called Yongbyon, where they were running a nuclear reactor. So the decision that the U.S. government made at that time is that we would not permit them to do that. But the president had decided that if the diplomacy were not effective, that we would send the conventional cruise missiles into Yongbyon to destroy the facility before they could make the plutonium.
The offensive strategy against North Korea never took place, but experts warn that such problems may always rise again. Therefore, our efforts are critical.
한반도에서 전쟁 상태가 계속된다. 그러면 동북아 사강들이 복잡하게 엮이면서 동북아가 전 세계의 화약고가 된다고 하면 세계 평화는 그만큼 어려워질 것이기 때문에 그런 의미에서 한반도의 평화가 세계의 평화에 공헌한다는 거예요.
The geopolitical reality of Korea requires that we nurture talents that understand Korea. The renowned Koreanist, Professor Gi-Uk Shin, who studied Korea for 30 years in the United States, emphasizes its importance.
미국의 안보를 위해서는 군사적인 행동도 할 필요가 있다는 여론이 굉장히 강했었는데 사실 그 한국 입장에서 보면은 그거는 굉장히 심각한 거죠. 왜냐하면
But if we fail to understand the history of Korea and understand the Korean people, then we are prone to make mistakes, policy mistakes, strategy mistakes, and God forbid, military mistakes.
그 한국의 입장이라든가 한국의 정서라든가 한국의 상황 같은 것이 이제 전혀 고려가 안 되고 굉장히 어떤 미국 입장에서만 그냥 정책 결정하게 되거든요.
Well, I believe so. And the reason I believe it's important to have more experts, let's say, of Korea, people, culture, history. The solution to peace on the Korean Peninsula, as to where the Korean Peninsula goes, you have to combine those two. And so right now, it's sort of like a one-handed handshake. You know, we don't have enough of the appreciation from the other side.
Although it should not become a means to achieve political gains, experts urge that there are long-term benefits of more foreigners better understanding Korea.
그걸 도구론적으로 생각하면 안 돼요. 한국의 정치, 한국의 국제관계에 대해서 이해할 수 있는 사람들을 많이 만들고 그리고 그 사람들이 좋은 인재들 키워서 그 친구들이 있다가 결국에 미의회에 가서 보좌관도 하고 국무부에 들어가서 거기에 관료들도 하고 그다음에 뭐 워싱턴 포스트에도 지금 한국계 기자들이 많이 생겼는데 거기 들어가고 그런 친구들이 결국 그들이 생득적으로 얻은 그리고 그런 한국학에 대한 체계적인 공부를 통해서 얻은 걸 갖고 스스로 얘기하는 건 바람직한 거예요.
저 보세요. 제가 정말 한국이 어디 있는지도 모르면서 태권도를 시작했는데 태권도를 통해서 한국 가서 한국말 배우고 관심 갖는다는 거는 그만큼 생각하고 걱정도 하고 그리고 더 좋은 세상 만들려고 하는 그런 심장이 생기는 것이라고 생각합니다.
Korean studies is more important than ever. Private foundations in Korea, which understand this, have launched efforts to support it. Foundation Academia Platonica supports the expansion of Korean studies. Last November, a special event took place at Stanford University for the development of Korean studies.
이번에 이제 의미 중에 하나가 그동안은 이제 이런 회의를 하면 대개 이제 뭐 코리아 파운데이션 아니면은 이제 한국학 중앙연구원 지원했거든요. 근데 이번에는 이제 그 플라톤 아카데미라고 이제 그 민간 재단이 지원한 것이고 뭐 그런 거 굉장히 의미가 있고요. I hope that you'll find our conversations and discussions very meaningful and productive, and please enjoy our conversation and also nice weather outside. Thank you very much.
Scholars of Korean studies in North America discuss the future visions for the challenges and possibilities of Korean studies.
There is this sense that, oh, we're so popular because of K-pop that students will just shell out their own money to come over here and do all this stuff. And they won't, because they see there's better funding in Japanese and Chinese studies. They will not give money for talks in the department.
Scholars dedicated to studying Korea, those who deeply care about Korea and its future, discussed the future of Korean studies. Super Junior's Choi Siwon was invited to the conference as a K-pop artist. Participating at a meaningful conference about the Korean wave and the Korean studies, he felt a thrill. He was especially thankful to fans who came from afar to discuss the topic.
I'm a high school student, and on my mom emailed my school attendance for my absence today.
He was moved by fans that passionately care for the Korean wave. He hoped that for their sake, Korean studies could develop further.
So thank you very much and have a wonderful
After the long conference, Choi Siwon had a renewed objective in mind.
정말 K-드라마, K-팝, K-뷰티, 그런 K-컬처 이런 것만큼 전 세계를 상대로 우리나라를 알리고 우리나라를 대변해주고 또 우리나라를 변해줄 수 있는 또 하나의 큰 증거이자 또 굉장히 큰 무기라는 걸 제가 느꼈어요. 그래서 한 명의 또 대중문화인으로서 더 사명감을 가지고 열심히 해야겠구나. 더 조심하고 더 최선을 다해서 또 세상을 향해 또 좋은 메시지를 또 전달하기 위해 노력해야겠구나라는 생각을 많이 했습니다.
Experts emphasize that now, with all eyes on Korea due to the Korean wave, is the time for the development of Korean studies.
사실 그 이제 한류 또 그다음에 북한 핵 문제로 그 코리아에 대한 관심이 굉장히 많아졌는데 아마 제가 미국에 지금 한 30몇 년 있으면서 이렇게 이제 많아진 게 처음인 것 같습니다. 그리고 이러한 관심을 어떻게 그 한국항으로 좀 심화시키고 뭐 체계적으로 정립하느냐 하는 그러한 그 과제가 남은 것 같습니다.
In making this documentary, we met so many people. Most of them brimmed with love for Korea.
밥이 너무 맛있고 그리고 사람 너무너무 따뜻하다.
저와 같은 사람이 한국에 가서 한 달 있으면 친구가 생겨요. 그리고 거기서 사귀는 그 친구들은 평생 가요. 근데 일본에서 공부한 그 친구들 얘기를 들어보니까 일본인 친구가 거의 없어요. 그리고 한국 사람들이 잘 주고받고 친구 잘 사귀고
an appreciation of the role of Jung, but it's something that I learned in Korea and that certainly kind of enriched my life, and I think that is part of the attraction.
2001년 월드컵 때
또 이제 왔었거든요. 지칠 때까지 막 일반 뭐 대한민국 차차차차 내가 평생에 처음으로 느낀 그런 에너지.
공부하면 할수록 계속 그 대한민국이 굉장히 대단한 나라라고 생각하게 되었어요.
They care for Korea. These hearts contribute to more than Korean studies. They may be taking a step towards world peace. Let's pay attention to Korean studies and take the first step to peace on Korea.